Historical perspective of the mutual existence between dental implants and immune response, as told by Mike and Sebastian.
We start our journey through the evolution of dental implants starting way back in the times of the Egyptians. In approximately 2500 BC, ancient Egyptians attempted to stabilize teeth with ligature or connecting gold wire. Their manuscripts even gave reference to such pitfalls as toothaches. The first tangible evidence of dental implants comes from the Mayans around 600 AD. They were proficient in using pieces of shells as replacement implants for mandibular or bottom jaw teeth. X-rays taken in the 1970s of these Mayan mandibles showed that there was a compact bone formation around the implants. Moving forward 1,000 years to the 1600s, places in Europe began collecting teeth from cadavers and even the poor. These teeth were also used for the purpose of allotransplantation. During this time, a man named Dr. John Hunter worked with people who robbed graves so he could observe and document the anatomy of the mouth and jaw in more detail than ever previously described. To better understand what is going on in the local microenvironment, let's zoom into the body on the microscopic scale back in the old days. Here we are, back in the days where castles, knights, archers, and princesses existed. The castle, local microenvironment, is the main pathway to reach the sacred princess, brain, which is being protected by on-duty knights and archers, resident macrophages and neutrophils. Everything was just dandy and fine until one of the archers noticed someone unfamiliar in the distance, the dental implant.
That big castle looks bloody dandy. I'm new to this area and I'll need to make myself comfortable. Who knows, they might even invite me in for some tea. Better yet, I'm going to make this place my own.
Who is that running towards us? He looks foreign to me. We'll see what he wants. What are you doing here, mate?
I'm here to make myself at home, bruv.
Oh, are you now? The only way this is going to work if you can behave and not cause a ruckus. We'll not tolerate that.
Well, thank you, mate.
What was that?
Nothing. Piss off.
That's it. Invitation rejected. Get out. Pow.
Boys, let's go. Burn the place down.
Oi! Protect the princess by any means.
As you can see, when a dental implant infects the local environment, it poses a threat to the nearby brain because toxins in the local microenvironment can infect nearby neural tissues. For this reason, there needs to be a biomaterial model and protocol for a near zero chance of infection. This infection can be fixed through a sanitary implementation process of both tools and implanted materials. Now let's fast forward to the 1930s. Using Dr. John Hunter's foundational findings, researchers over the next course of 300 years tried a variety of techniques and substances to make an optimized dental implant. Particularly, in 1938, Dr. P.B. Adams patented the first dental implant, specifically a cylindrical endosseous implant that was threaded both internally and externally. From then on out, his successors built off of his findings to formulate their own dental implant designs. Dr. P.B. Adams' implant and all the implants for the next few decades all had the problems of either fibrous encapsulation, infection, and or long-term biocompatibility. The biggest problem for all of these implants was osseointegration, otherwise known as bone growth around the implant. Osseointegration is crucial for long-term implementation. Titanium has been a trailblazer for dental implants since its introduction as a dental biomaterial in the 1980s for its surface roughness, ease of insertion into bone, and cost. But it still has its limitations. This is why we focus on current dental implant study of titanium implants with a laminin coating. Since the surface of a dental implant is the most important part that is in contact with the local microenvironment, this is the most important facet of the implant to optimize. Surface treatments, like laminin coating, control the growth and metabolic action of osteoblasts. Besides surface treatments, such things as surface roughness can influence cytokine and growth factor production by osteoblasts. To better understand what is going on in the local microenvironment, let's zoom into the body on the microscopic scale in present day. Things are quite different from the old days. Now there are gated communities, local microenvironments, which are protected by security gate system, immune system, with security guards at the gate, resident T lymphocytes, and patrolling security guards in cars, patrolling T lymphocytes. Residents of the gated community are weary of outsiders, titanium implants with surface treatments. This outsider is actually a new resident of the community that is moving in.
Howdy there. Looks like you're moving in.
Yes, sirree. I moved here exclusively for work, actually.
Welcome. Just a warning that we like things here fairly quiet and under control.
Duly noted.
The new neighbor's house was a custom home, added surface roughness, and is widely accepted by the community due to its unique architecture and paint job of the house, cytokine and growth factor production. This uniqueness encourages the other community tenants to remodel and repaint their homes. Encourage osteoblasts to build bone around the implant. Once these houses are the same, then even if the new neighbor decides to move, if the coating degrades, then the framework is still there for a harmonious future.
Thanks for learning about infection and osseointegration with us today. We'll see you next time.